By Ratho and Linlithgow weaves a magic spell. Fountain bridge to Falkirk, over Armandel. Follow the windings of the Union Canal.
I wasn't sure if he was one of those, you know, when you're going after a long
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much for coming out to witness what is a very special occasion. My name is John Patterson. I'm Chief Executive of Scottish Canals, and it brings me a lot of pleasure to be here for the simple reason that it was 25 years ago, like many of the people gathered here today. 25 years ago I was here. I wasn't the Chief Executive of the Scottish Canals. I was a piper in the Drabblue Kirkliston Pipe Band, and we've been asked to come to play for a very special occasion where we had a flotilla very like this to mark the connecting again of the Union Canal. It was a really special time in the history of Scottish canals. Scotland's got 5 canals, as you know, 141 miles of canals. We've got Monklands Canal, sadly the M8 is built over a lot of Monklands Canal, but there is still some of Monklands Canal left. We've got Union Canal, Forfeit Canal, and of course Caledonian Canal, the granddaddy of them all, and the Finnan Canal, Britain's most beautiful shortcut. But we are gathered here today to celebrate the Millennium project, which brought about the resurrection and the rescue of the lowland canals, and especially the Union Canal where we stand today. And it was a momentous occasion brought about by lottery funding in the main, but brought about by considerable hard work by many of the people gathered here today, and sadly some people who are no longer with us today were absolutely instrumental in the rescue of the lowland canals. The canal societies have been the lifeblood of Scotland's canals. They've kept the history and the heritage and the functionality of Scotland's canals going for many years. Scotland's canals are about 200 years old, and sadly they fell into disrepair. mostly because of the steam engine. The railway obviously took over from the movement of goods and services on canals as they were built to be the motorways of their time. And then of course the invention behind us there, the automobile and the HCV truck took over from the canals and in many ways took over from the railways. So to resurrect the canals as we did collectively, it was a huge community effort, huge community involvement to resurrect the canals. To make this happen was a Herculean effort. When you saw the condition of the canals back then, you would shake your head and think it was just not possible to actually reopen them and correct them as they did in the Millennium. And of course we've got some wonderful heritage and modern assets on the back of that. We've got Falkirk Wheel, not far away from us today. We've got the Kelpies, marked the 10th birthday last year. And the canals are continuing to deliver a wonderful benefit to Scotland's people up and down the country. From economic regeneration, there's houses being built in the canal sides. We see a fabulous piece of town planning in Winchborough there, in Marina. It's also similar in the Ratho area. And we're seeing lots of connectivity going on in North Glasgow and regeneration of the canal side in North Glasgow with projects like the Stockenfield Bridge and clay pits. So if you're ever in North Glasgow, go up and see the Kelpies of the West. It's the Bella de Bethea, a 200-metre long mythical serpent that's been created in a park just near Mary Hill on the banks of the canal here. So the canals and the work of everyone gathered here today have been a tremendous success and a huge investment in preserving the heritage and the legacy of canals, and we continue to deliver huge community benefits together, and I'd like to thank everyone for continuing to do that. Thank you very much.
Hooray!